She's like, oh, we've got another hotline on the thing. Go talk to Felicity. And you're like, okay. And so we talk to Felicity, and she says, this taken story is big. Big, strange creatures have been spotted all over the Saltire Disk, and I have to hot tip who makes them. I just read someone to do me the digging in. Excuse me. Let's see if I can read this again. And I have a hot tip on who's making them. I just need someone to do the digging for me. Alright. It's odd. A fellow by the name of Morley Blode has been tied to these taken creatures. He runs some kind of curio shop here in the harbor. My sources tell me that's where the taken things come from. I want you to go up to the shop and shut this guy down. I can see the headline now. Crusading Adventurer smashes taken ring. Interested? And how does Morley Blode make these taken creatures? No idea. That's what you're supposed to find out. And we know, all we know is that the people who are going into this guy's shop and nothing but crates full of these taken creatures ever come out. The name of these places, Blode's Curio Shop, just across the street and down the alley down there. I suggest that you walk right in the front door. The direct approach always makes for a better story. I'll do it. Blode's Curio Shop will get an unexpected visitor. Alright. So when we go, maybe move this front and center. Alright. Some of you people might have noticed that I have this cosmetic happening, and that is a cosmetic epic elemental victory. If you complete all of the elemental nodes in the Temple of Elemental Evil and then get all the way to the end and beat the boss, you are guaranteed to get this in the end chest, which is an elemental victory in heroic and an epic elemental victory on elite. The difference is that when you make a cosmetic of it, this is not the actual item, but when you make a cosmetic of that item, it actually gives you this particular appearance where the little gems from the nodes will be rotating. If you just wear the item, it just looks like an Ioun stone, so it's like a little dot, but if you make a cosmetic of it, it gives you the gems. So that's what I did, and I've worn this basically every single life since I got it.
Concealed panels along the walls slide back and disgorge Morley's brainwashed cohorts.
Place.
With Morley Blode's poor brainwashed followers dead, it is time to open the storeroom and deal with Morley once and for all.
Remember, we trash everything because property damage is learning. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my dog.
Morley must have escaped through a concealed exit at the back of the storeroom. He must not be allowed to escape and create more taken in a new location. Glistening Zorian cocoons line the floors, walls, and ceiling. Each contain a living, breathing person being slowly transformed. Could this be how the Taken are made?
So basically, then already spelled out for you, but in case you missed it, people are being kidnapped, put in cocoons and transformed into Taken.
There must be more cocoons to create the number of Taken that have been reported in the city. Morley must have another hidden laboratory somewhere nearby.
check because it's easy to miss one of the cocoons stuck to a wall or something. The cocoons are always the same, but they can appear in the same number, but they can appear in random places. So it's kind of, you gotta be careful and double check to make sure you didn't miss it.
The familiar stench of the storm-reached sewers staggers you for a moment. Fresh boot prints can be seen in the dust past the doorway. This must be the way Morley fled. These rusted pipes are too narrow for you to squeeze past. Given their apparent fragility, they may come apart after a few stout blows. Raised drawbridges at opposite sides of the room stand at attention, just waiting for the proper levers to be thrown.
Sadly, unlike other quests, there is no way to bypass this, so you're going swimming. So the first lever, water action, swim down. Second lever. Over here? Oh, there it is. Alright, so what's gonna happen now? See these pipes? These pipes are a bad time. You're gonna get jumped. So what you're gonna do, and there's a fair to moderate chance that there's gonna be a Reaper spawn here. So I'm gonna hit my again, because of where they are. Because the other Reaper, we can easily occasion because they are spamming array. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. It's just incredible. So that's probably the hardest part of that whole quest. Over here, switch.
Although you see stagnant water at the bottom of this pipe, there is no ladder down. It would appear you are going swimming.
That brings the ladder down. This is the case of these things. I would normally not be going down this way.
This deceased acrobat shows signs of multiple stab wounds to the back.
So the thief got stabbed in the back. And then we come over here and there's slimes. Why am I hearing noises? And again, normally I wouldn't come down this way, but we're live streaming, so I'll show you what's going on.
Strange moans emanate from behind this locked door. It doesn't sound like the Taken, but it does sound quite unpleasant.
That's locked, so unfortunately there's an app for that. There you have it. And I believe that that is a, as you saw, there was a magician, a barbarian, an acrobat, and a cavalier, and a ranger, and I believe that is a homage to the old 80s Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. I think the only one they were missing was the actual thief. This is the last little laboratory that has these guys in it.
Smashing the cocoons has reduced Morley's ability to transform innocent people into the Taken.
So, if we just get this little trifecta on moves, it should be enough to cocoons. Alright, so that got all of them. Good stuff. So if you do all that, you get this optional chest. Now, a lot of people get really bent out of shape. They're like, don't touch the chest, you get ambushed. But the actual fact of the matter is that you can touch the chest all you want. It's not until you come to the door that you get ambushed. If you're one of those people who's like, oh my god, why is he not jeering himself? Well, as I've learned, having done this for a moment, is that the reason is that there's no real burning necessity for me to heal myself right now. There's nothing else except these slimes in here. So what will happen is I'll shoot that guy in the face, I'll call my hireling to me, while I'm clearing out the pipes to go to the next area, and get her to pop a quick heal. And I'm back in business. And of course, naturally, into a new room, so ambush. Basically, for me to DDO, assume that any empty room you walk into is an ambush. It's just,
This downspout has no ladder down the shaft. Once you go in, there's no way back up. You have caught up with Morley Blode, but he is not alone. The psychic projection of a mind flayer stands over him.
You have failed me for the last time, Morley. Aye. So anyway, Morley buggered it up, and he got killed by the Mind Flayer. I never liked you, Morley. He lacked sophistication. Despite our obvious reluctance to my art, you will be the new canvas upon which I reshape Stormreach. When the time comes, I will use you for my greatest work, but for now you require preparation. I look forward to viewing you. And we get jumped. So this is just like one running ambush. So what's going to happen, I'm going to glue these guys to the floor. Remembering always that this is fine in video games, but glue traps are not in the game. Cool. Just, now these guys are going to glue me before, so as you can see, okay, so a spawn. Fair to moderate chance that a Reaper shows up to ruin your party. So we no holds barred. Reaper bonus.
Morley Blode is slain, the Horror Nihilton is destroyed, and the Mind Flayer mastermind who commanded them both has been revealed.
Pick that up, and perhaps in this chest we will get, we did not, there is a robe in here, I forget what it's called, something like the Chaos robe or the Tempest robe or something similar. Maelstrom robe, something like that. Anyway.